YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Chuka The Barber. I'm here with another video. Today we're gonna hook my man up with a fade with a freestyle design. The main part of this cut is gonna be the freestyle design, and I'm gonna put that in first, and we're gonna start there, and then we're gonna just fade him up. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, of course, clean my clippers off. The trimmers I'm using is the Wall, actually the Andis TI liners and the Andis Masters. And yeah, I'm gonna just begin my freestyle design now. Sometimes when I'm doing freestyle designs, I might get some inspiration from IG. I mean, if I'm kind of like, if nothing's really coming up for me, sometimes I also just look at the hair and I kind of see what the hair is kind of offering me as far as like, where's the scalp, really showing, right? Like, where's the scalp kind of popping out and where does it kind of connect? And I kind of go off that inspiration too. And mostly like, I usually like start the design where, the scalp is really kind of directing me. So, everybody got their own, way of finding inspiration, getting creative ideas. This is how I go about it. Usually once I get started with the design, I kind of have like, the core beginning of it. Then everything else kind of just comes together as I see fit, as things kind of just, come together, in my mind. So even here, like, you'll see me pause in between doing the design and give myself a little break if I'm kind of like stuck. If I want to add more but I'm not sure what to do, I'll just give myself a little break. Right here, I'm gonna line up this side of the hairline and just see if anything else comes up for me as far as like, what to add to design and how to give it a little more creativity. But yeah, I find that that taking that little break sometimes does help. So you ain't gotta rush it. Like, it's a full haircut. I'm starting off with the design, but I could even go and fade the other side before I finish it. If I need to give myself more time to really find some inspiration and for something to come up. But even here, you can see right there, like, it might be tough to see now, but he had like a little scar right there. So I put the design through the scar, and that's another thing, like allowing the scalp to kind of direct you so that you feeling those the spots that show the scalp, and you kind of go off that. And that usually works for me if I'm getting stuck. I use my canvas as a way to kind of direct what's next for me. Here I'm gonna just start fading this side of the head, and I'm just fading it into the design, following the design, and you can see me going in between the design and making sure that I line up those areas. But yeah, I'm just being creative with it, keeping it dark at the bottom of the design and giving a nice blend. And this lately I've been rocking with the Andis Masters the last couple of weeks. I've had 2 pairs of these that literally lasted only a couple months. Check this out. Right now, you can get the Rich Barber method for free. Like I promised, I said I'm giving away 100,000 of these. I want to give you one right now. Click the link and download your free digital version of the Rich Barber method. All right, keep yours today. Get this money. And I kind of got a little frustrated with them because I'm like, damn, this is my second pair in like 6 months and they just going bad on me. But lately, I started trying them again. I started rocking with them again, and I really missed these clippers. And I'm like, man, I ordered me a 3rd pair. I got 2 pairs not working, but I just ordered me a 3rd because, I just feel like my ability and efficiency with the Andis Masters are, it's really uncomparable when it comes to these other clippers, and that's just my experience. Like, I could really just knock a haircut out quick and get really, really good results. So yeah, you'll be seeing me rocking more with the Andis Masters here soon. But yeah, so I'm gonna just detail this a little more. Get that design to pop by fading it out around the design, and then we're gonna get started on this other side. So I'm gonna line up this side of his hairline. Connecting that to the other side. And even like with, I'm not, I trimmed the front a little bit, but I didn't trim it that much. Just, kept it as dark as possible around the hairline. Now we're gonna get this other side started, and I'm gonna use my usual technique. When I fade, put my initial guideline in there, and taking in consideration, how I did the other side with the design. It's kind of like a mid It goes up like midway, although I didn't fade it all the way through. I'm gonna take that into consideration when I'm doing this fade. And then making sure I connect it all the way in the back. So yeah, I'm starting off with the lever close. Get in the bottom of my blend real tight. That's the most important part. Follow up with the trimmers. Make sure I get that guideline clean, fully removed. Get that nice clean blend. And I'm running back with the clippers. And sometimes I even go with the clipper close again and take it up a little bit more. Even though I started it off that way because, you know, I got room, I got space. I started my guideline pretty low, all right? And I'm gradually adjusting the clipper as I take the blend up. Just making sure but you can see how like quick this blend just comes together with these masters. And that's what I really miss, just the efficiency and, you know, the overall power. And even with the guards, I mean, I feel like these magnetic guards really give a, you know, really clean result that is sometimes tough to get with other guards, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm all about, you know, efficiency, you know what I mean, saving time, but without, you know, compromising, you know, quality. Making sure that back connects clean. So yeah, I like how this cut came out. I like how the design came out. I think it was a good look for him. He was really feeling it. And yeah, man, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Giving that special feeling. He didn't really know what to expect. You know what I mean? I didn't really know what to expect when it came to design, but he was open to it. And you know, I'm glad he was because you know, sometimes when I get these models, sometimes they kind of want to keep it more reserved, you know what I mean? But he allowed me to kind of just do my thing. He trusted me on that regard, even though I've never cut him before. So yeah, it came out dope. Here I'm using the Rich Barber straight razor with the Rich Barber Swiss steel razor blades, making sure I get this nice and clean for him. Some detail work, finishing touches, going over my design a little bit. That out. That's about it. All right, that's the final look. We're gonna touch him up with some Pro Rich beard oil. You know what I mean? Make sure we take care of the beard also. You know what I mean? It's definitely part of the look. Got the haircut right. Got to keep the beard right. And that's it. That's the look. Bam. Appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, get the Rich Barber method and learn how to attract clients, keep them in charge. More, I'm out. Peace.